Why am I childless? Folks, is it because I'm infertile? Absolutely not. As of now, my body is healthy. All health indicators are roughly normal. I have no children purely because I can't afford them. I mean, I can support them in terms of survival, but I can't raise them well. If it were only a matter of adding a pair of chopsticks, a bowl of rice, and raising children to work in a farm field, I have more than enough. But if I were to provide them with a scientific diet of safe, non-polluting staple foods and complementary foods, vitamins, and nutrients to arrange preschool tutoring classes, or if I were to have them learn piano, dancing, English, painting, and swimming, to have them work out in a gym and attend a private school, to have private lessons at home when teachers don't teach at school, or when they fail to get into a university of 985, I was able to send them overseas to study, and when they returned, I would have their wedding gifts ready and help them buy a home with 2 bedrooms plus a car, and finally they gave me some fat little grandson. If I were to raise children by these standards, I can't do it. Maybe people would ask why you need to meet those standards. Who is forcing you? If you can't afford private schools, then attend public schools. If you can't afford piano lessons, then learn some folk art, like clapper talk. Problem solved. Nope, that won't do. Who is forcing me? The general environment. Everyone is doing it. Can you avoid it? As the saying goes, do you want your children to lose on the starting line? It doesn't matter if it works or not. If other people's children are doing it, I must let my children do it as well. Look around. Parents nowadays all seem proficient in playing music, chess, books, painting, martial arts, and calligraphy. Their children might not be as good, but anything less would mean they won't be as competitive. Not to mention extracurricular classes. At 7 a.m., the kid needs to go to school. Who will take him? At 3:30 p.m., when school is over, who picks him up? The teacher invites parents to school all the time. Who can make it? Who will keep an eye on the kid's homework every day? Handwritten posters, homework, decorative paintings, etc. All sorts of festivals and holidays. Parents are asked to fund the decoration of the classroom and have a good relationship with the school leaders. June 1st, Children's Day, was just on the top of the news search where it was the center of attention. On Children's Day, parents played beauty warriors on stage. Let me tell you, I watched the show. It was great, but do I have this kind of energy? And once the child is born, who will take care of it? These colleagues of mine have all left their children behind. Hey, both parents are busy. Grandparents take them to school and pick them up after school. On weekends, they say they want to take their children out to play, but the company needs you more than the children. We live under the same roof, but the children don't see their parents even once a month. Look, if I never see my child, what's the point of having a child? So far, I don't feel that I am ready to be a parent. Everyone advises me to have my own children and that I'll get used to it after a while. Your own children are cute. You will enjoy them. I know, but I still feel that I am a child myself. I am too selfish and childish. I complain about the hardships and difficulties of life every day. I am far from mature enough to raise a human being. Can I keep him from crying out on the flight? Can I keep him from running and goofing around in the movie theater? Can I teach him not to bully his classmates and not to be bullied at the same time? Can I treat him as an equal when he asks questions? Maybe I would be okay to be a parent, but if I don't think I could, then I don't deserve to be a parent. The fertility rate is declining, and people like me are to blame. It's projected 7 million or so new births in 2024. I can hardly imagine giving birth to a child and exhausting myself with my time, wealth, energy, and patience to raise him to adulthood. The day he graduates from college, I would call him to my side and tell him, "Son, you have grown up. Next, your father will pass on all his life skills and the art of ass-kissing. Now go and take the beating of society and face the test of life. I, at the same time, need to go to work overtime as I am not 65 yet and still must must work. If we were lucky, we would work in the same office building. On the 11th floor, I am working overtime. On the 18th floor, my child is working overtime. At 12 o'clock at night, we, father and son, would carpool back to the home where we had just finished paying off the mortgage. On the weekend, we all get together to discuss how to get him a mortgage. I've always been asked, aren't you afraid that no one will take care of you when you get old? I don't have children, so I can burden them. Moreover, even when I get old, he would still have to work overtime, right? He must make money, right? So raising a child doesn't protect you at old age. Having money gives you protection at old age. I was also advised, shouldn't you consider it again? It's actually not as complicated as you think. So I have stopped thinking about this issue. I read online that a mother wrote in a letter to her child saying, your mother has already experienced and confirmed that the world is happy and joyful, so she brought you here to experience it. I'm here to tell you, my son, your father has already experienced it for you, and what I experienced in this world is different from that mother. So if you want to experience this world, go reincarnate in her family. Next lifetime, I also want to go to that family too.
你要是想体验呐，上他们家。